Today I'm flying United's 737 MAX in business class from Newark to Mexico City. Will it be a totally forgettable premium cabin experience, or will this actually be kind of nice? And I know a lot of you still don't like flying on the 737 MAX, but I'm here to tell you today why I increasingly love flying on this airplane.
Hey guys, welcome to Newark Airport, the nicer version of Newark Airport, Terminal A. It's really night and day difference from some of the other terminals here, which are really a pit. And this one is light and airy and functional. And I got through security without ever showing ID thanks to this new facial recognition system. You know, they have all my data in creepy ways, but I'll take it for the convenience of not having to take my passport out of my pocket. Right? Convenience is everything. Anyway, heading to Mexico City on the United 737 MAX. And this video, because it's a 737 and United, probably will max out at about 7,000 views, but we're gonna do it anyway. And you never know. If y'all decide to share it with your friends, like it, comment, all that good stuff, it might do better. Let's see if we can crack 10K on a narrow body. Anyway, trying to find my little gate here. 737 MAX, 4.5 hours down to Mexico City. Seat 4 Fox, business class. Probably nothing too surprising, but hopefully it's all right. Hopefully it's kind of nice. And I think I walked past my gate. No, it's over here. Good. Let's see. Let's do it. Let's go down to Mexico.
I am loving these new departure screen pillars. They're very fun. For a pretty new airplane, the seats do look old school. There's no direct TV with a place to swipe your credit card anymore, and things are a bit fresher, but really the aesthetic, unchanged. This is drab United domestic/regional premium cabin at its finest. That's not necessarily a problem though. It's kind of comforting when some things don't change, right? The back row reclines just as much as the rest of them, which isn't all that much, but it's standard for this type of cabin, and it's fine. Headrests are soft and comfy. The moving map is quality, and the IFE selection is good. And here you can pair your Bluetooth headphones. This is actually the first time I've had this option on a flight, and I love it. Although it took a minute to get my headphones to forget all their other partners and find this one. The seats are alright, no real complaints. Big enough, sturdy tray table with device holder, and there's universal power. The roasted nuts are tasty, and I always know I can count on a good IPA when flying United, and any of the big US carriers really. And then here's dinner. This is a cheesy steak sandwich kind of thing, and everything was pretty meh in terms of meal quality if you're looking on a global scale. However, it was kind of comforting and tasty in that loaded with carbs, guilty pleasure kind of way. And Magnolia Bakery pudding was a surprise and possibly the highlight. People like to trash the MAX, but I find it really nice, and I love this wing and engine. They're pretty. As an airplane, it's really growing on me. Mexico City is an often weathery, high-altitude airfield, so approaches here can certainly feel sporting. It's also one of the biggest urban areas in the world, where the city lights spread out for many, many miles. Another thing to know is that this airport is an absolute pit. However, they do have e-gates for certain nationalities to go through passport control, so arriving is actually pretty easy, but it's an awful airport. They have a brand new airport too, which no one uses. Go figure. This is a very short one as reviews go. I'm curious if you like it concise like this, or you prefer to watch the action unfold in a more leisurely way. I'm guessing the audience is going to be pretty split on that one, and honestly I am too. So be sure to let me know all about that in the comments too.
Alright, that was a pretty nice flight on United, all solid and serviceable. It's kind of loud out here. Mexico City Airport. Haven't been here in a while. Haven't been in Latin America in quite a while. And yeah, nice ride down. All good. I was a little sweaty in that seat. Those leather seats can get a bit sweaty. But, you know, food was fine. Service was nice. Entertainment systems are good. Bluetooth connectivity for your headphones is nice. Everything worked. And we just had to wait for a gate for a while. That was the only real downside. Nice on the 737 MAX. Continues to be a pleasant ride. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time. Flying Air France out of here in a few days. Business class on the 350 back to Europe. Thanks for coming along.